I will wait for you. Dakota Johnson choked up after being rejected by Jamie Dornan's family. Los Angeles, California. Under the glittering lights and bright smiles of Hollywood stars, no one could have guessed that behind it was a smoldering family tragedy. The tragedy named Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson. When the halo obscures the truth. Jamie Dornan, the man who melted millions of hearts with the role of Christian Grey in 50 Shades of Grey, is no longer a dreamy romantic image. After a series of rumors of a rift in his marriage with Amelia Warner, Jamie was repeatedly caught next to Dakota Johnson, his former co-star and also the person rumored to be the old flame that has not yet died out. Hollywood has been waiting for this reunion for many years, but instead of congratulations, the reality is cold looks, especially from Jamie's family. Dornan's family. Dakota will never be accepted. A source close to the Dornan family revealed in an anonymous interview. Jamie can love whoever he wants, but Dakota Johnson? Never. His family can't let go of the past, and they believe she made Jamie lose himself. According to the source, Jamie's parents, especially his mother, Lorna, were disappointed when Jamie indulged in sex scenes with Dakota in 50 Shades of Grey. She was offended, the source said. She always believed the role made her son lose the moral image that the Dornan family was so proud of. And over the years, that opposition has not diminished. When Jamie and Dakota reconnected, the family's opposition was stronger than ever. Dakota Johnson, the misunderstood actress. Dakota, the daughter of Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson, two Hollywood legends, has long been used to being scrutinized. But what hurt her was Jamie's silence. A close friend of Dakota revealed. She hoped Jamie would stand up for her, but he kept quiet because he was afraid of losing his family. That made Dakota feel betrayed. Dakota, who has always been known for her strength and straightforwardness, finally broke down in tears in a private conversation. I just want to be loved for who I am, but it seems like in this world, that is too much of a luxury. Jamie between two worlds, family or love? Close friends say Jamie is living in two parallel worlds. One is his conservative family in Northern Ireland, where he was born, where tradition is respected. The other is Hollywood, where he and Dakota have created magic together on screen. Jamie has never had the courage to tell his family that he is dating Dakota again, a close friend revealed. He still says they're just co-stars when in fact they've been together for the past 3 months in LA. The source continued. Jamie feels guilty every time he calls home, but when he's with Dakota, he feels free, something he hasn't felt since 50 Shades of Grey. The silence was deafening. Hollywood was abuzz when Jamie and Dakota appeared together at a charity event in Beverly Hills. They avoided each other, but their eyes said it all. Reporters present confirmed that they're no longer hiding their feelings. But what caught everyone's attention was the fact that Jamie wasn't wearing a wedding ring. A close-up photo of his hand, no ring, no trace of Amelia, caused a stir on social media. According to the Daily Express, the Dornan family were extremely angry. They said Jamie was tarnishing his own image and betraying family values. Amelia Warner, the silent woman. Meanwhile, Jamie's wife, Amelia Warner, chose to stay silent. She was caught taking her 3 young daughters to school in London, without a wedding ring, without a smile. A source close to her revealed. Amelia knows. She feels humiliated, but she doesn't want to have a public argument. She just wants to protect her children. Amelia's silence has divided public opinion. One side sympathizes with the betrayed wife, the other supports Jamie in pursuing true happiness. When Dakota is treated like an outsider. According to People magazine, Dakota visited Northern Ireland with Jamie last summer. But that trip ended in tears. Jamie's mother is said to have refused to meet her. A witness recounted. Dakota was standing outside, and Jamie's mother just spoke briefly through the door. No hugs, no smiles, just coldness. Jamie tried to explain, but it was no use. Dakota returned to Los Angeles in silence. She then canceled all interviews related to the new film. She was devastated, the friend said. Not only did she lose her boyfriend, she lost her faith. Backstage. A staff member on the set of A Haunting in Venice, a film Jamie had just completed, said the actor was very depressed and was on the phone for hours after each scene. He was crying in the dressing room one time, the friend said. I heard him say, "Why can't you just leave us alone?" Many believe that family pressure caused Jamie to suffer. He wanted to please everyone, but he ended up hurting everyone. Friends speak out. A close friend of Jamie's, actor Eddie Redmayne, briefly told Vanity Fair. Jamie is a very emotional person, but he's torn between loyalty and wanting to be happy. Everyone feels Dakota makes him more down to earth. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson's boyfriend, Chris Martin, reportedly ended their relationship earlier this year. An insider described. Chris respects Dakota, but he knows she's never forgotten Jamie. The unsent letter. A source specifically revealed that Dakota wrote a handwritten letter to Jamie's mother, but never dared to send it. In it, she wrote, I don't want to take your son away from you. I just want to be loved and accepted, even just a little. The letter was kept in a drawer next to the necklace Jamie gave her while filming 50 Shades Darker. Pressure from public opinion. On social media, the hashtags #Team Dakota and #Team Amelia have divided the online community. Some wrote, Jamie should follow his heart. True love is rare. While others were harsh. Dakota should leave. He has a family. British newspapers called it the biggest family conflict of the year, and many media experts predicted that Jamie's image would be severely affected, especially with his upcoming projects with Netflix. Jamie's reaction. When asked at a press conference in Toronto about the dating rumors with Dakota, Jamie simply said, Sometimes you can't control who you love. But I still believe in love, even when it hurts. The quote went viral on Twitter. Many saw it as Jamie's secret confession about his real relationship with Dakota. The fateful night. According to a source close to the couple, Jamie went to Dakota's Malibu mansion in late September. The two talked for hours, then parted ways in tears. Jamie said he couldn't go on, not yet, the source said. He was scared of losing his family forever. Dakota was silent, then whispered, "I'll wait." In the days that followed, Jamie returned to London, continuing his normal life with Amelia and the children. But neighbors said, he looked empty. There was no laughter in the Dornan house anymore. Meanwhile, Dakota returned to the set of The Materialists, trying to smile. But her eyes, according to the director, had lost their sparkle. As things unraveled, an Irish newspaper recently revealed that Jamie is considering stepping away from Hollywood for a while. He wants to move his family to Belfast, away from the media. But his best friend says otherwise. Jamie isn't hiding. He's just waiting for the day he can be himself without fear of judgment. Forbidden love. The love story between two people who once made cinematic history together, now forbidden, disapproved of, stifled by fame and family pressure. Jamie once said in an old interview, The hardest thing is not loving someone, but daring to love when the whole world is against you. And now, he's probably living it out, in the most painful way. Hollywood hasn't let up yet. Paparazzi are still following their every move. A photo of Jamie looking out at the ocean in Malibu, where Dakota used to live, has gone viral with the caption, A man finds himself. Behind the bright lights, behind the smiles on the red carpet, there are broken hearts, hidden tears, and a love that has not been allowed to bloom. Jamie Dornan, the man who once made the world crazy with his charm, is now just a son seeking forgiveness from his family, and a man still learning how to protect the woman he loves, even when the world does not accept it. And Dakota Johnson, The girl who once made millions dream, now has only one thing left: hope.